Hello, Leo. Sarah here from Divinely You. Welcome to this overview. I kind of wanted to just take the sun signs through this Mars and Gemini transit and talk about the life area, also known as the houses, in astrology, and what the effect will be and what maybe you're going to experience throughout this transit. So Mars entered Gemini around August 20th, depending on your time zone, of 2022 of this year. And it is there until March 22nd of 2023. So that's a long time. It's about 7 months. And normally Mars is very quick through signs, maybe in about a month and a half or so. It's usually in one sign. So it's going to be here for a while. It's going to retrograde in Gemini. So there's going to obviously be that happening and lots of other things happening, lots of other transits happening throughout the Mars and Gemini transit. So first, I want to say, think back to May, June of 2021, because we had eclipses in Gemini during that time, and Mars kind of comes back over an area and sort of activates or, resolves or cleans up or, just does its thing, right? Mars is all about taking action. It's masculine energy, things like that. And so it's coming through Gemini after we've had eclipses here and things like that. And so it's going to activate a lot of maybe what you were thinking about, maybe what you were experiencing, if you were journaling at the time, what you were envisioning, that kind of thing. So this Mars and Gemini transit for Leo is in your 11th house. That's your life area of like technology, socialization, friends, people, future or innovation, that kind of thing. Gemini is a mind. It's about the mind. It's about communication. It's about short-term memory. It's about mental state, that kind of thing. And so put these two together, and this is going to be, I feel like this is the time where you as a Leo is going to want to practice asking for support, communicating with people, telling people what you need, telling people, communicating, being attentive to your technology. Maybe it's trying something new, and maybe the trying something new is communicating what you need from other people around you. That kind of thing. In addition, so throughout this transit, we will also have Mercury go retrograde. I'm recording this on September 7th. Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th of September, and it's going to do that for 3 weeks as it normally does. And so we're going to have throughout September, like a lot of mental mind sort of maybe instability or unsettledness, things like that. So there's going to be a lot of like mental processing. And so, this could be like stepping out of your comfort zone, of your mental comfort zone, and, being okay with, needing help, asking for help, that kind of thing. Like I said, being attentive to technology, because Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. And so, we've got this mercurial energy in this, within this transit, right? Mars is also going to square Venus. So we're going to have this masculine, feminine, work, right? Squares usually mean work, but with good result, right? So we could have divine union, we could have divine partnerships, and those don't necessarily have to be partnerships, don't necessarily have to be romantic. You could have a divine partnership within yourself, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. And so there's that going on. We will also have Uranus square Saturn in the end of September. And so that is constriction, control, restrictions, that sort of thing. We experienced a lot of that kind of energy in 2021. And this is kind of the round two. But now things have higher stakes, right? Because we're going to have all these mental instability transits occurring. Pluto will go direct October 8th. I feel strongly that that is going to be a huge energy shift because of the fact that Pluto has been in Capricorn for many years. I think it's been 14, I think, off the top of my head. And now it's going to go direct and, oh, hey, I'm moving into Aquarius next year. And Aquarius is your opposition sign, right? So sometimes you experience tension when planets are in Aquarius, or when planets are in your opposing sign. So Pluto's going to go direct. Then we enter Scorpio season, and we're going to have the eclipses, and eclipses amplify. Okay, that's what they do. They're going to amplify things. And so we're going to experience that. And then during Scorpio season is when Mars will go retrograde in Gemini until mid-January 2023, when it will go direct. And ultimately, it will leave Gemini on March 22nd, the day before Pluto enters Aquarius. So you can see just by like that kind of description that like this is the time to be more accepting of support, more communicative about your needs and your wants to get things done. Maybe this is like you realize that you can't do it all on your own kind of thing. So you're going to find that balance of that masculine and feminine, right? The feminine and the masculine do need each other in order to get things done, because the feminine is the visionary and the artist and the creator, and the masculine is the executor. It gets things done. And so this Mars in Gemini is here to get things done. It's here to be that masculine. So there's going to be a lot of balance between that masculine and feminine. And this, again, this is within yourself. Maybe this is in your romantic relationship. Maybe this is in your friendships or even family relationships. Maybe this is a balance between you and your technology. So lots of things going on. And because it's like this 11th house, which is, like I said, the area of friendships, socializing, communication with people, technology, innovation, future, that kind of thing. Like this is that opportunity to kind of turn the corner, especially when that Pluto goes direct, and it's going to be looking at Aquarius, which is that innovative future sign, right? That's what Aquarius is. And so lots of that kind of energy coming up for you, Leo. So a good opportunity to really ground into the earth, to really pull your energy into the groundedness of earth. Standing outside with your bare feet planted into the earth, or even if it's even being where you're planted, thrive where you're planted, right? And being in that sort of energy, right? And thriving when if you're not able to do the things, and your thrive might be that learning how to, ask for support when you need it, or ask for help when you need it. Okay. So think about journaling, think about meditation, to really ground yourself in connecting with yourself, that kind of thing. And maybe even like do some journaling prompts, like what's limiting you or holding you back from asking people for support, or what's holding you back, what makes you feel like you have to do everything yourself, right? These are just some things that are coming through. This doesn't have to be about you. And again, this is a general Leo sun sign. So, there's that too. So let's talk about some stones. If you're into crystals, if you have a hematite, that is directly associated with Mars, and it's a red stone, so that'll really support you in grounding in with that root chakra, to stay connected to Earth. And then there's also red jasper, which is what I have. This will support your root chakra. And then I also have smoky quartz, which is this is kind of a below the root chakra, but it's an earthy stone, and it'll really help ground you in to the earth, and stay connected to your body, and really feel through. We've got a lot of big wounds coming up to be healed for all of us, no matter what your sun sign. And so those sorts of things. I would also recommend, getting a one-to-one astrology reading to have me look at your chart, so I can specifically work with you on what may be coming up for you specifically, because this is just a Leo sun sign. So there could be something else coming up for you depending on other transits you have going on. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. Follow me on Instagram, Saradivinelyyou. I've been doing a astrology through the layers series there. And I hope this was helpful. And that's all I have. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm sending you a lot of love. This is a really big time for all of us. A lot of tough transits, but we all have the power within ourselves to get through this, and be, be a different, different people on the other side. So thanks so much for tuning in. A lot of love. I'll talk to you soon on the next crazy video.